No, stop playing the music. Okay, oh, it's really loud, hold on. Okay, am I recording? Okay, steinsgate's really weird about, everything. And I'm not weird, so it bothers me how it's really weird sometimes. Welcome back to Steinsgate.
Okabe-san, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Okay, soft spoken, gotcha. I'm glad that it replayed the line because I didn't hear how this guy talks last time. But they said this is a boy, his name is Luca.
Good afternoon. Okay, but Okabe-san, good afternoon.
Sorry, let me shake the everything real quick. Okay, I'm locked in. Welcome back.
Good afternoon, Okabe-san.
He bows his head. The voice of a girl, the mannerisms of a girl, more feminine than any girl I know, especially Mayuri. But he's a guy. Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy. Can I pound this into your head enough? Looks stunning in Miko robes. But he's a guy! Holding a bamboo broom, apparently in the middle of cleaning. But he's a guy! It's almost evening. It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. But he's a guy! He's losing his mind. I'm losing my mind. Damn cicadas won't shut up. But he's a guy! Lukaku, that blade I gave you, what happened to it? He's a friend of mine. I call him Lukaku. We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian heaven. It also so happens that Lukaku and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I had gotten to know him. Lukaku is taken aback by my sharp question about his sharp knife. He starts fidgeting with a flushed face and tears in his eyes. I got rid of it! What?
You mean demon sword samidare?
Correct. I bought it for you so you could learn to control your power.
Oh yeah, you bought it at Bladeworks, right? I think you said it cost 980.
Don't say another word! Any more and they will come to silence you.
They're gonna silence me. Thanks for worrying about me, Ocarine. But who are they?
I ignore Mighty's question. So, Lukaku, are you making sure to practice with Samidare like I told you to?
Yes, I do practice swings once a day.
As long as you carry it and master the Seishin Zanma school of swordsmanship, you can prevent the dark flame inside you from consuming your soul. Okay, I wasn't ready to be taking on the role of a completely delusional anime protagonist quite yet. You know, I didn't really do my warm-up, so give me 1 second. Seishin Zanma, school of swordsmanship. Seishin Zanma. Okay, I'm in. Demon sword Samidare may be an imitation sword, but that is only the form it takes to hide from this world. When one truly worthy to wield it appears, it unleashes its true power. And yet, it was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included. I'm adding some words in here that aren't even there, guys. I'm literally reading them. I don't know where they're coming from.
Thank you, Okabe-san. It was a wonderful present.
My name isn't Okabe.
It's Ocarine-dayo! I'm sorry, Kyoma-san.
As long as you understand. Now, speak the words.
Eru, Psy, Kongaru,
What?
Elsai Kongaru?
No, not Kongalu. Konguru.
Yes! Hi! I get that right?
Lukako smiles happily as I nod. Nodders.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Such a lovely smile. But he's a guy! I knew that was coming.
Such a beautiful master-disciple relationship. Mayushi's not a fujoshi, but she gets a little excited. But she's getting a little excited. Huh? Mayuri-chan, please don't imagine such things.
I don't know what that word means, but I don't think I like it after hearing what they're talking about. Jeez! Though we do have a master-disciple relationship, I, Hoin Kyoma, have gone to great lengths to brainwash, teach Lukako about the evil conspiracies that rule the world and how to resist them. That stuff about Demon Sword Samirere is part of that training. Looks aside, Lukako is very obedient and hardworking. Plus, he's always eager to learn new things. A master couldn't afford ask for a better disciple. A master could afford a better disciple because I'm very rich and I have a lot of money, but, you know, I couldn't ask for a better one. Though, he does have the weaknesses of not catching on too quickly and being too shy. What are you doing here, Mayuri?
I came to see Luka-kun! Komima's coming up next month, and I want him to cosplay as Kirari-chan from Rhinet, but he won't say yes. But cosplaying, that's just too embarrassing for me. But I'm sure you'll look great in it! The phrase, someone this cute can't be a girl, is really popular, you know. Come on, make your cosplay debut!
Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. Oh, that's right. She's made at least 30 so far, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. And it looks like she's chosen Lukako as her next target. Naturally, the costume Mayuri is currently raving about is for a female character. Normally, I would understand why a man wouldn't want to dress like a girl, but come on, Lukako has no problem wearing Miko robes. Why should cosplay be any different? But whatever, I have business to take care of. Right, why am I even here? Oh yeah, to get exercised. Save the trivial stuff for later.
But it's really important to Mayushi.
And it's trivial to me! Come on, Rintaro. Anyway, Lukako, there's a good reason for my being here today. I need you to perform an exorcism.
An exorcism? Then I'll go get my dad. Please wait.
No, it's nothing that serious. I just need some peace of mind. That's why I came here instead of Kanda Shrine. So, with that said, bring out the usual. My cheese platter, a television, maybe a nice reclining chair and some popcorn.
The usual? You mean samidare?
No! Who the hell uses a demon sword for an exorcism? The usual for an exorcism should be obvious.
I
don't know what it's called, but it's that stick with the zigzaggy paper thingies that the priest does a shaky thingy with.
That sounded really dumb, Okarin.
Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri.
Oh, the unasa. But I don't know if my father will lend it to me. I'll go ask him.
Lukako makes a quick bow, then runs off towards his house, which is on the shrine grounds. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch, not the sort you'd expect a high school girl to carry, but the sort that you'd expect a girl in a game called Steinsgate about time travel to carry. Its name is Pockety. Obviously, that's the name Mayuri gave it, not its brand name or anything. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure.
Well, time for me to go to work.
Do your best. You going home straight home afterwards?
Yep.
Mayuri lives in Ikebukuro. She comes to Akiba by train just about every day. It should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I live in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the lab since summer break began.
See you tomorrow! Tasukane!
I call Mayuri to stop before she trots off. Wait, Mayuri. Back at Radikan. You heard a man scream, right?
Scream?
Mayuri blinks several times and puts her finger to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her usual smile.
When was that again?
This afternoon.
I don't think I heard anything.
Oh. Well, alright.
Okarin's a weirdo. Bye-bye. Do-do-do.
Mayuri leaves, this time for good, though she pauses to wave at least a half-dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway.
Thanks for waiting, Okabe-san.
Lukako returns shortly after Mayuri leaves. In his hands is the white zigzaggy thing I asked for.
Dad let me borrow it. Thank goodness. Did Mayuri-chan leave?
Don't worry about Mayuri. Begin the exorcism at once, Lukako.
Okay. But do you really want me to do it? What exactly am I exercising anyway?
Lukako is flustered. Is he really up to this? I'm beginning to doubt. I should have known better. The instant doubt the instant doubt touches my heart. A terrible chill shoots up my spine. It's the evil spirit in my arm. I grab my violently shaking wrist. Be still, foul spirit! Ah! Hurry, Lukako! It's trying to take over!
No way! Please hang in there, Okabe-san.
I'm not Okabe-san!
I'm sorry, Kyoma-san. But why should I?
The exorcism! Hurry! Just do it! Like I taught you!
Okay.
With a serious look on his face, Lukako grasps the unusa, with both hands as if it were a sword. His stance is impressive. I've taught him well. His face is red, and he can barely talk. It looks like he wants to say something, but is hesitating. Panicking because he feels awkward? Amateur! Please, Luca, expel this spirit from me. I don't want to kill you. Lukako starts crying. Looks like he's really worried. Reason tells me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty, like I made a frail girl cry. But despite the tears welling up in his eyes, it looks like Lukako's managed to work up his resolve.
Hear me, evil spirit!
Come on, Lukako! What did I do? Oh. He raises the unasa up high, shaking it left and right.
Please leave from Kyoma-san!
That's great! Now strike my arm with those zigzags! The tip of the unasa touches my upper arm. In an anime, this would be the cue for some dramatic shockwave to occur. But nothing like that happens. This is no anime. The only sound is the chirping of cicadas. But he's still a guy!
Did it work?
I take a deep breath. The trembling in my arm has stopped. I'm okay. Looks like you drove away the evil spirit. Good job, Lukako. Lukako sighs in relief and blushes.
I'm glad I was able to help.
His shy smile really does make him look like a girl. That was an important part of the chapter. An important part of the game. Getting exorcised by a guy who looks like a girl! After I get back to the lab, I take the broken TV down back to the Braun Tube workshop for repairs. Daru and Mayuri have already gone home, so I have to carry the TV down the narrow staircase by myself. It's brutal, back-breaking work, but I manage. I push the workshop doors open with my hips and head inside. I push the door open with my hips and then I head inside. A comma would have helped there. I thought I was pushing it with my hips and my head. The room is dimly lit by the setting sun, but the gloom is offset by the glare from the gigantic CRT in the center of the room. That stands for Center Room Television, by the way. A 42-inch center room television TV. It doesn't seem like something you could get in modern Japan. With LCD TVs becoming the new standard, I seriously doubt anyone would want a bulky old CRT. Hello? Yo! What's up, Okabe? Sitting in front of the huge CRT is an equally huge man reading a sports newspaper. He's the workshop manager, actually the owner of this whole building, Tennoji Yugo. I call him Mr. Braun. It's a fitting name for someone who loves brawn tubes and who's brawny. What's up? That TV you gave me broke. That's what. What's up? That TV you gave me broke. That's what. I bet you were treating it rough, weren't you? I barely managed to set the heavy TV on the counter. Love! You gotta treat him with love! A muscle-bound bald guy talking about love. It sends shivers down my spine. I'll need repairs. Post-haste. Man, why do you always talk like that? Mr. Braun begins investigating the cause of the problem. With nothing better to do, I look around the store. I don't know if it's just the dust hanging in the air, but something feels stagnant about this place. There are CRT screens everywhere. Oh, there we go. Burped. Bart. The hazardous layout makes them seem like junk, but they're all functional, according to Mr. Braun. He's got a full range of both old and new. Some of them are probably older than me. There are even some flat screen and HD CRTs that came out just before LCDs took the market. Sorry. I heard the noise playing, and it reminded me that some audio in this game got the video flagged for copyright. Not flagged, but I had to turn on revenue sharing or something. I forgot I need to be careful about that. Hold on, let me change some settings. Okay, we'll see if just having it pretty low works. You've got mail. Mayuri, what's up? Just fatty. Oh yeah, that's what I sent, right? Yeah.
I didn't want any of the other Garo froggies, but I did want Fatty. But now that I think about it, it wasn't really that cute. Actually, it was kind of weird looking. I wonder why I wanted one so bad. Hey, I just realized Fatty kind of looks like Daru-kun.
That's kind of mean, Mayuri. Just the body, right? No comment on Daru's face. Oh, I bet I can actually check what both options are, huh? Because I don't have to send it right away. Cool. Back to the game. You're open late today. Don't you usually close around 7? The crowds in Akiba thin quickly at night. All the major electronics stores close around 8 or 9 o'clock. And then, as if the liveliness of the day was simply a lie, the town goes silent. I'm expecting someone. You mean that chipmunk of yours? Don't be calling my little girl a chipmunk, you hear? The manager glares at me and takes a photo from his wallet. It is a picture of a young girl, shyly making a peace sign at the camera. One might assume this muscle-bound man to be some kind of pervert, but the girl is actually his daughter. She's about 12 years old now, I think. He's not the pervert, Rintaro. I'm just gonna leave it at that. His love for her is second only to his love for CRTs, or was it the other way around? I see her in the store every now and again. What was her name again? Chipmunk? If you touch Nai, you're dead. That's it, Nai. A rare name that means to braid. She pops up at the store now and again, so we've interacted with her before. And by we, I mean Mayuri, since she's the only one Nai gets along with. Nai always hides when she sees me or Daru. I must admit, I'm impressed she can sense my aura of madness at such an early age. Or maybe it's because I tried to undress a girl earlier. Mr. Braun makes a grandiose kissing gesture at his daughter's photo. Once again, shivers down my spine. But seriously, besides your daughter, has this workshop ever had a customer? I've been renting the second floor for about 6 months, but I don't recall ever seeing a customer. I'd be surprised if this place were actually making any money. Ain't a customer. He puts away the photo and goes back to checking the TV, leaving me with that vague answer. There's probably just a loose solder on the board. I can fix it. Really? Well then, by all means. Hold on, I'll get you an estimate. What? You're charging me? What did you think? This ain't some charity. You're the one who gave us the TV. Yeah, so what? Never said I'd service it for free. Curse you! You have some gall to say that after foisting a half-broken piece of junk onto us. Oh, shut up! If you don't want it, I can take it back. Though I'll have to charge you for its safe disposal. Extortion! You dare cheat the man who very well may change the future of mankind! Ah? Who's that now? Me, of course. Who else? Brush your teeth and go to sleep, kid. You've got some nerve to be back-talking when I'm letting you rent the second floor for next to nothing. You shall have your money, Mr. Braun. In the end, I'm no match for him. Just then, I hear the door open. I look up to see that a girl has entered the store. She's wearing a vintage jacket and tight shorts that highlight her long limbs and athletic feature. I find myself particularly impressed by her well-defined thighs. Rintaro, how old are you again? Isn't this his daughter?
What's up?
Oh. Suddenly, time stops. It feels like someone activated the world. The girl is still standing there with her arm in the air. Her smile gradually fades into confusion. What kind of reaction was she hoping for? Seriously. Anyway, is she the person Mr. Braun was expecting? Maybe she's someone he knows personally. Another daughter? Or dare I say, his girlfriend? You mean wife, probably, because he has a daughter? She finally drops her pose and clears her throat.
I called earlier. I'm Amane. Amane desu.
And just like that, time starts moving again. Oh, so you're the kid for the job interview. I'm Tenoji, the manager. A job interview? This young woman? You want to work at the dull, dirty, depressing, debt-ridden Braun Tube workshop with this filthy old manager? You want an extra 1,000 yen added to your rent? My words are but the truth. Though I suppose it's not my place to get involved. Anyway, I had no idea the Braun Tube workshop was hiring. You always looked so free. I didn't know you needed the help.
Actually, I'm the one who begged for the job.
The girl looks a little embarrassed.
The boss refused at first, but I wouldn't take no for an answer.
That's honestly surprising. Kids with drive are rare these days. Take a seat right there, young lady.
Oh, thank you.
I'm calling it now. Rintaro's gonna be like, all right, thanks for my TV. I'm gonna take this back up to my place now. Oh, are you sure you can work here, little girl? And she's gonna like lift one up super easy. I'm calling it. She's like, they pointed out how she's athletic, so. Looks like they're gonna have a formal interview. I was going to leave, but since Mr. Braun hasn't kicked me out, I'll stick around a bit longer. The girl's expression is stiff. I guess she's nervous. Just because of a part-time job interview? In contrast to how she said she wouldn't take no for an answer, she doesn't seem so enthusiastic. Right. What was your name again?
Amane Suzuha.
Age?
18.
Same as me. He's 18? Oh, I'm thinking of Phoenix Wright, who's 25. But still, I mean, Mayushi's 17, isn't she? And then that kiddo was 12. You see where I was going from, right? You see where I was coming from. I was going from nowhere. Student?
No.
She shakes her head. Why do you want to work here?
Because I love CRTs.
Hired. You start tomorrow. Wait, what? Is this some sort of joke? Are we on camera?
Thanks, boss. Arigato.
Finally, Amane Suzuha seems to relax. Then she looks at me.
Who are you?
You dare ask my name? Banish the thought from your head, girl. To learn it would place your life in jeopardy. Countless women have learned my name only to find themselves targets of the organization. Sarah in America, Claudia in Italy, Simone in France. I won't put anyone else in danger. Hey, stop pulling things out of your ass. He just doesn't understand my pain. This idiot rents the second floor. Name's Okabe Rintaro. My name is not Okabe. It's Hoin. Quit it, or I raise your rent. I'm Okabe Rintaro. The girl stands up, places her hand on my shoulder, and looks at me with a serious expression. Hey.
I don't know anything about this organization that's after you. But if you're ever in trouble, Okabe Rintaro, let me know. I can help with stuff like that.
She's talking in the very same vocal range as my voice shifts, and so everything she says is gonna crack if I keep that voice as hers. Huh? Stuff like what?
If necessary, I can hurt them so bad they'll never bother you again.
Mr. Brown. I don't think you should hire her. Yeah, she might be a wild one. I'll fire her if she causes any trouble. Anyway, ignore that organization nonsense. It's all in Okabe's head.
It is?
You just keep thinking that. But someday, the world will kneel before me. Love his evil laugh. Forgot about it. And then, Amane Suzuha stares straight at me again. Hey, maybe she has a habit of looking people in the eye.
So that's the current trend. Thanks for the tip.
Trend? I don't think so. So hot. I was at a university all morning. As I returned to Akiba, the heat is now becoming unbearable. I grab an iced coffee at the bakery inside Yodobashi to quench my thirst. While I'm at it, I guess I'll check @channel on my phone. I mostly frequent the occult board, the future technology board, and sometimes the physics board. I thought that said psychics board. I search for threads on the mass disappearance phenomenon or Makise Kurisu's stabbing, but nothing turns up. So were those things hallucinations after all? You've got mail, Lukako.
Are you really okay with yesterday's exorcism? I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you because my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much. I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Samidare. I can't even respond to that one? Alright. Yeah, I'm okay. When I peek at the occult board, I find posts in multiple threads from someone claiming to be John Titor. Wait, John Titor is back? John Titor appeared on an American BBS TV 10 years ago, claiming to be a time traveler. Oh, cool. He claimed to have traveled from the year 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100.
5100. That's probably how that's said, not 5100. His claims started quite a storm among the BBS denizens. Titor also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of future events. The start of the Iraq War and the spread of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, for example. Is that a real disease? What is it? To prove he was from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures of its operation manual. But after about 4 months, he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. At one point, his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right, but on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other too. That's why, to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. So after 10 years of silence, that same John Titor is now on Japanese BBS? Ridiculous. It's obviously a troll. First of all, John Titor is American, yet now he's posting on @channel in Japanese. Let's take a look at his posts. I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN, VERN, CERN. They completed the first time machine in 2034. Time traveler, lol, John Titor, lol.
More details on the time machine.
Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. Can you send me one?
CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Not even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN used their time machine for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, that is a false peace founded on the complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean?
Why did you come to this time? Was the Akiba satellite crash your doing?
Wait, guys, Titor-san doesn't understand @channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? If you know what I mean. Get a trip code, asshole.
Is that lingo? Because I don't understand trip code. I came here to change my present. In other words, your future. My mission is to destroy CERN's dystopia and restore freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free, but you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. What is a trip code? I might get you one if you tell me what it is.
You said only CERN has time machines. You have a time machine? That must mean you're working for CERN. Therefore, your goal can be to destroy CERN's dystopia. You're a fraud. Qued.
What's a dystopia?
How can CERN take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You've been reading too much manga if you think you can get those guys to stop killing each other.
Who asked you to change the future? You trying to play God? If they're promising world peace, then I, for one, welcome our new CERN overlords.
My time machine is a prototype reverse-engineered from stolen CERN technology. Compared to their time machine, its capabilities are quite limited. In 2036, the world is ruled by a single all-powerful governing body. They control every aspect of our lives, deciding what we will eat, where we will live, and whom we will marry. There is no privacy and no choice. Anybody who dares oppose them is eliminated. There are no trials. Sorry, I like saying privacy as privacy. Don't they actually say privacy in certain places? I prefer it said that way.
In movies and stuff, small changes to the past cause huge changes to the future. You've already changed the present by coming here. What happens if you make unexpected changes to the future?
Implying CERN rules the world? Do you even know what CERN is, lol?
Hope he is a troll.
So, if we find his dad and kill him, then this time traveler, Lamau, will never be born and we won't have to listen to this bullshit, am I right? I want to know if I can meet your past self. Can you have
Oh. I thought that said self-cast, and no, it was something much worse. You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox. That has been debunked. This world line has a divergence of 0.57121024% compared to the world line I came from. Killing my father would alter divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this world line. I would go on existing. CERN is a particle physics research institution. That hasn't changed in That hasn't changed in 2036. Got it. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in my time is that nothing would happen. I, however, haven't met my past self.
If you're really a time traveler, then fucking prove it. Post time machine pics or GTFO.
The many worlds interpretation? Whoa, slow down, bro. Research institution taking over the world? Lol, what?
Oh my gosh, John Titor, how much do you have to say? I do not feel the need to prove that I am what I say I am. I am, therefore I think I am. I am only posting these messages on a whim. My mission comes first.
What are world lines? Can you meet yourself from another world line? What happens if you do?
Late reply. A trip code is a way to identify posters. Put hashtag password after your name.
Oh, backpedaling.
World lines are like an infinite number of rivers flowing in parallel. Along the way, they are constantly branching out into new world lines. This is called divergence. You know, like that show or book series that a lot of people got into in middle school. For example, whether or not you post on this message board has practically no effect on this world line's divergence. But if you were murdered, let's say, then divergence would change. However, it would only change by about 0.000002%, if that. A single human being's death is not terribly significant on a global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism, and other events that cause widespread death and destruction have a much greater effect on divergence. Thanks for telling me about trip codes. I'll make sure to use this one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick up again tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everyone. Thank you. I can only stand so much technical jargon. Can we get to the fun part already? I don't actually know what the fun part is, but we'll see. Looks like they've already made an archive of these threads. Of course, there have been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. This post clearly resembles what the original Titor wrote 10 years ago. I've read one of the books on Titor. That's how I know. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. There are many Titor fanatics on @channel. He's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall for this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the response the opposite of what I expected. Everyone is accepting this time traveler as if it were his first appearance. Nobody has even mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I try posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. There's the original John Titor thread archive in English, and plenty of Titor blogs in Japanese. I entered John Titor's name into a search engine. 12 matches. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current Titor's posting on @channel. I can't find a single trace of the Titor from 10 years ago. Bizarre! This just can't be! I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then, I got tens of thousands of hits. Is this search engine filtered? I try searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same result. What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. Could this be another organization conspiracy? These past 2 days, I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. I'll call Daru. He'll know about Titor for sure. After all, I've talked to him about Titor before. I only vaguely remember the details of that conversation, but I'm positive the conversation happened. By the time I dig my phone out of my bag, I no longer feel like making the call. Instead, I send him an email on the way back to the lab. He replies with his location. By May Queen, he means May Queen Nyan, a maid cafe. Daru's a regular there. Apparently, 3D cat maids are his thing too. May Queen Nyan's only a 3-minute walk from the lab. May Queen plus Nyan squared. I'm not calling it that every time. Nyan. Coming from Kura Maibashidori. What is that? Kura Maibashidori. Wow, that's the longest name I've had so far. Take a left at Suma Koisaka Crossing, and you'll find it. I like how he gives directions. I hope that's not going to matter in the future, because I'm not paying attention to that. That's where I'm headed now. It's usually a busy in Akiba during summer break, but now it's even busier because of the Radicon incident. The area was blocked off yesterday, but it doesn't look like they could keep the main road closed for 2 days straight. I haven't seen a single police officer today. But the Radicon building still seems off limits. The entrance shutters are closed shut and sealed shut with yellow shut police tape. We're here now in Akihabara, the day after the unexplained satellite crash. The police barricade has been lifted, and a tremendous number of people have gathered in front of the station. The satellite's origin are still under investigation. We're told that it can't be removed until the authorities have more information. According to the police, the satellites does not appear to be dangerous. However, tourists and local business owners have raised concerns. The media has dozens of cameras set up outside of the police line, and there are nearly twice as many onlookers as reporters, enough to fill the entire street with people. Everyone's aiming their phone cameras at the satellite-like object. So many people. Oh, excuse me, living in Akiba, you get used to crowds and big events, but a gathering of this size is unusual. I wonder when they'll get rid of that thing. I hope it doesn't explode or something. They've been letting people back in the area, so I guess there's no danger. Still, considering its unknown origin, I'm surprised there isn't more security. Today, like always, otaku are shopping for doujinshi, import games, electronics, or whatever strikes their fancy. Aside from the scene at Radicon, it's the same as any other day. But I still don't understand what I saw yesterday. I've half accepted that the mass disappearance was just my imagination. Maybe I've become unable to distinguish reality from fantasy, like the media likes to say about teenagers these days. With that thought in mind, I return my gaze to the street. And there in front of me stands a woman holding her phone in front of her face. It's the female reporter. She took a picture. Her phone was clearly pointed at me. I tried to cover my face, but not quickly enough. I turn around just to make sure that she wasn't pointing it at someone behind me, but that doesn't seem to be the case. She's still staring at her phone. Without even glancing at me, she turns around and points her phone at some other pedestrian. Maybe she's just taking photos of everyone at the scene and not just me. But still, I need to have a word with her. The organization is after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out. Wait! She doesn't turn around. Is she so engrossed in her photography that she doesn't even notice me? Or did she not catch my magnificent native-level English? Hey! You with the phone camera! Wait! Please wait! Okay, I thought that he said wait in English. I was like, is wait the same in Japanese? But he was speaking English to her? Why? Does he think that she's an English speaker? She turns back, finally noticing me. And of course, her phone turns with her. Hey, no pictures! Are you with the organization? She completely ignores my objection. And then she goes back to looking at her phone. Answer my question! Are you with the organization? If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures. Her name keeps changing. Possible organization spy. You're not? Probably not organization spy. Even so, I can't let you keep that picture. The organization will stop at nothing to find my whereabouts, and they'll kill anyone who gets in their way. I need you to delete that picture immediately. Lady ignoring me. Is she even listening? Sorry. Wow, she finally speaks. Just a whisper, but it's something. If I upset you. Lady who apologized out of nowhere. She lowers her head slightly in a bow. Or at least I think it's a bow. She's been looking down all this time, so I can't really tell. Before you apologize, I need you to delete that photo. I was shooting the scenery. Her fingers dance across her phone's keys with impressive speed. Exactly the opposite of her annoyingly slow speech pattern. The scenery? You're a tourist? Or is she one of the people who came to see the satellite? In that case, why did she take a picture of me? She shakes her head without looking at me. It's proof of where I was today. You're a strange lady. Kiryu Moika. Strange lady apparently sightseeing in Akihabara. Kiryu Moika. Huh?
名前
My name. I guess she's introducing herself. That's nice, but I just want her to delete that photo.
聞きたいことが
I have a question for you. May I?
First, the photo.
都市伝説
There's an urban legend in Akihabara.
知らない
Have you heard of it?
An urban legend? What is she talking about? Don't tell me. There is a brilliant but insane mad scientist said to be lurking in Akihabara? And now, that brilliant but insane mad scientist is the target of every assassin in the underworld? I've remained in this town for far too long. I'll need to make plans. Akihabara, you weren't such a bad town. I'm glad that...
幻の
The Phantom.
レトロ PC
Retro PC.
Retro PC. She replies with a nod, or something like a nod.
秋葉原のどこ
They say there's
ら
one
しくて
in Akihabara.
一緒に
Oh. Nothing about a mad scientist. I'm relieved, but also disappointed. At any rate, this is the first I've heard about a Phantom Retro PC. A Retro PC? You mean like a 98? That's the first model that comes to mind. But are 98s really that hard to find? She shakes her head slightly, or something like a shake.
いいえ
No,
これ
this.
She turns her phone towards me. The screen shows an oddly shaped computer. It's hard to tell since the picture's monochrome, but it looks like some kind of PC. It looks kind of familiar.
IBN
An IBN 5100.
An IBM 5100. That's the computer John Titor tried to get. Her fingers twitch, I think.
見たことは
You've seen one?
No, I've only heard the name. Coincidence? No. This could be the choice of steinsgate.
詳しい人
Know anyone
知らない
who might know?
Daru probably knows more about it. He's been my favorite right arm, a super hacker capable of breaking into even M16's mainframe. The M16 part is a slight exaggeration. If that ever did happen, Men in Black would break down our door and take us away. But the super hacker part is true. The depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to meet him at May Queen plus Nyan squared. 2. I don't have time to stand and chat with someone crazy lady I don't know. Well, I'm off, lady. Media scrum and moderation. I try to make a smooth exit, one-liner and everything, but she grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd. Yeah, what are you doing?
メールアド
Your email, please.
What are you after?
スーパーハッ
The super hacker.
I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why don't I just take her along? No, wait a second. This could be a devious trap. Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru. I'm defenseless without him. My only other ally is Mayuri, whose skills amount to costume design. I refuse! I'll never give up Daru! I slip past her and start walking faster. I slip past her and start walking faster. I'm gonna end the episode here before I turn to a caster, the sports caster, because they talk a lot, I guess. That was a good rhyme that he had. I just tried to match his freak. This whole episode kind of went by in a blur. I feel like my eyes are still glazing over. There were a lot of technical jargony things in here that I don't quite understand. I was trying to come up with a lot of new voices that I did not do too well at, and I still have allergies. So if you enjoyed this episode, at least someone did. No, I had fun. Doing Steins Gate's always a blast. I still kind of have a bit of a hurt throat just from doing all this talking. Maybe I need to make my episodes shorter because these allergies that I've got this season are just destroying me. So yeah, we'll see. I want to do part 2 of the trial in Ace Attorney soon, but hey, did you guys see my haircut? Yeah, I'm kind of hot now. I shaved, I got a haircut, I applied some, you know, chapstick and sunscreen / face moisturizer. I'm kind of treating myself, what can I say? I feel good, I'm looking good, and I'm sounding good. But you're sounding like you're trying to leave the video, so I won't stop you or anything, but if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button before you go, that would really make me happy. Maybe you could like the video, but I don't want to ask too much. Okay, fine, if you're really insisting, you can comment down below what your favorite Pokemon is. Hey, if somebody actually comments their favorite Pokemon, thanks for watching this far and sticking around for my post-credit scene. Whoa! Post-credit scene activate. I'm Rintaro. I'm about to fire the steinsgate into action.
I'm Mayuri! I don't know what's going on! What? A post-credit scene?
Wasn't that the best post-credit scene you've ever seen? Bye-bye!